Right, on to Taxing 5. Hello everyone, it's Flopsy here, and welcome back to my Retro Achievements run of SNES Lemmings. So, on the previous video, we did Taxing 1 to 4, so we got quite a lot of levels in the first video, but the video did run very long. I do apologise. I do understand that some people only have time to watch videos of 15 to 20 minutes most times, so I try and keep them to them lengths when I can. So, prison's a bit more, it's not too bad actually, because you have got diggers. No climbers though, is there? Yeah, and they splat out the trapdoor if you dig under the trapdoor, so that's something good to know. No explosion craters though, because they're standing on steel. It's funny when they do that, and it just doesn't affect any other terrain around them that is otherwise permeable. Funny that, isn't it? Okay, so how did I do this originally? Was it release rate perhaps? I don't know. I'll do it another way I know how. Okay, so we can't go any lower than that. This builder will just come back and build over the pit eventually, and then we'll do the level the intended way. He's gonna have to build as soon as he turns around, because I can't afford to have a can't afford to have him go walk back into the pit. Okay, so hopefully that won't go too high, but usually when I think something's going to go too high, it ends up going way lower, because I thought that it was going to hit the top of the pillar and lend a helping hand, which is the previous video to the previous level in the previous video to this, and it actually ended up not even touching the pillar. It ended up going way below that. The builders always seem to go a lot lower than you expect them to do in this engine. I think it's because of the way the picture's stretched out. I think the emulator stretches the picture out a bit more than usual. I don't know. I should have done this a bit higher. Doesn't matter anyway. Yeah, I'm going to nuke and start again. That's gonna be way more trouble. That's gonna be way more trouble to fix than it's worth. And still no bomber damage whatsoever. Okay, I'll go off screen because it looks like it's really slowing the emulator down, that does. Okay, I've got a better idea. Something seems a bit more reliable. Just trying to make sure that the builder bridges perfectly seal this gap here. Perfect, there we go. So now it doesn't matter which side the crowd gets out now, they will be safe. So that at least takes a bit of entropy out of this level. Probably a good word. I'm going to use a basher at the end of this because I don't want this builder bridge to possibly be a problem further along. Why do builder bridges always seem to do the opposite of what you expect them to do? So I'm just trying to make sure this doesn't interfere with the ability of these lemmings to get out of the hole. So the ideal spot is I want to start building from up here. At least that didn't interfere, I suppose. That should hit the top of the steel block now. I know that was very builder intensive, but better safe than sorry. So the 100% solution is quite tricky on this one because using blockers on this level makes this level a lot more trivial than it already is. It's going to leave me a bit low on builders later on though. This is the only problem, this is the only drawback with this method. Hopefully he stops at the steel block. Looks like it's the perfect amount of bricks there. We don't have to be lollygagging around with oh, come on, don't turn around, don't turn around. Thank you. Lingers in that basher a bit too long, doesn't he? I'm very bad at assigning bashers at the top of staircases as well, so I'd rather just let him turn around here, to be honest. It's more safe than having to do the entire level again for doing it wrong. He could potentially stop at the bars though. Might be a bit of a smaller gap here actually. Yeah. We've got 5 builders left, so we need to be very careful now. Perfect, there we go. That's what had to happen. Why do you keep building to the right, you stupid game? That still works though. Oh, that was pure luck that he got out of there. look at the way he bashed the wall. It left a small pixel gap there. I'll take it though. I'm just glad the basher landed the right way. You gotta literally mash the button sometimes and hope that you got the pixel where he landed, because otherwise he will turn and he will go left, and there's nothing you can do there, because literally I think building will send him into the flamethrower. You could build and pray that he goes over the top of the flamethrower, but that's that's probably not going to happen. Okay, so that's the 1 to 5 achievement for taxing, and there's the prison achievement. So I already know that I can't get this achievement that's coming up. Compression method 1, you've got to get 100%. So I'm not even going to try and do it. I'm going to get a very nice compress here though. Possible ways I can think of is I have heard of this glitch where you can actually dig and bash through steel, but I don't know if that's possible on the SNES version. It's literally got to be the only way, like a way of getting through the steel here, because that's the only way you're going to do this with 100% saved. So when I first did this, see, steel, bombing through steel makes no sense sometimes. The first time I did this, I was completely unaware of the fact that the traps would only kill 1 lemming, or 2, depending on how clumped they are. Yeah, I was completely unaware of this phenomenon where lemmings could actually just go through the traps, because it would only get 1 of them. So I was stuck on this level for the longest time, thinking, how the hell do you even do this? You can't float, and the traps would kill all the lemmings. And obviously the fact that I'll say they kill all the lemmings was wrong. They don't. The clue is in the name, compression method. Okay, well, so have a look at the next level. Every Lemming. Is this a 100%er? No. This is a 99%er. Okay. I think I'd do the 99% solution by default anyway. The only problem with this level is the time limit. The time limit's insane on this level. In fact, I'm going to increase the release rate now, because the second lemming is going to be pretty much blocked against the... I'm going to put a blocker here. I'm going to assign the climber as well. That's a good idea. So I'll probably call it a video after this level, just to keep with the keeping it short. So this is how I normally do it. I always make sure I put the blocker first, because then the climber can survive. I don't know how anybody would do the 98% solution for this, because this is way more easier than that. So I've only got enough builders to complete this job, so I can't spare any, unfortunately. Luckily builders don't seem to go as high as they should do on this game, so I think we're pretty safe with splat heights here. I think once he starts the second builder on this pool, on the second obstacle, we can free the crowd. Let's go for it. They are quite far away, to be fair. And they're off. I think we're fine here, though. It's not a very big obstacle here anyway, so I think I freed them at just the right time, to be fair. It's just that time limit you've got to watch out for. Ordinarily I'd be freeing them all day long as soon as the job's done, but the time limit doesn't allow for that. Yeah, I think we're fine. We're going to cut it very close here though. The last Lemmings on the screen now. Yeah, we're going to be fine. Can't cut it much closer than that, can you? It's because I didn't wait, actually. If I waited those extra 5 seconds, I would have been toast. Alright, so I'm going to call it a video here to make up for the long length of the last video. Yeah, but it's about the normal length anyway, so thanks a lot for watching, I'll see you next video.